First time I ever saw Andrew Tate, like when he was first becoming famous, I genuinely thought he was like a lol cow. Like I looked him up because people kept talking about him, and I was like, oh, it's we're bullying right now. We're making fun of this poor mentally disabled man. And then I found out no, there's like hundreds of thousands or millions of dudes who genuinely think he's like the most Sigma guy they've ever seen. Which, if you've never seen Andrew Tate speak, he's just like, so basically, women they they primarily crave you to dominate them. And his eyes are like going different directions, and he has absolutely zero chin, and it just like I'm like, oh, this poor guy, oh, this poor guy's being cyberbullied. But then it turns out no, like every young dude in America sees him and goes, he's spitting facts. That's who I want to be right there. Oh my god, it's. I guess if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, because he's kind of like lost relevancy, he was like the quintessential Sigma alpha male podcaster dude, and he's bald. I mean, not to be homophobic like Andrew Tate is, but he's the most gay looking man I've ever seen. Like, he's so feminine. He's so feminine. He's bald, no chin, eyes go different directions. And somehow he convinced everyone that he was Sigma because he like rapes teenage girls. And that's sorry, I probably trigger warning too late. But I think he lost relevancy because he's like hiding in Romania for to avoid sex trafficking charges or something. I don't remember. I'm just glad I don't have to hear about him very much anymore. But I think the type of dude who like falls for that is like the type of person who gets motivated by those Instagram posts that are just like, get the fuck up and do something. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccups now. I'm so jealous of people who that works on. I always thought when I'd see those motivational posts, I thought everyone who's like liking and sharing them was just trying to like convince themselves that they're motivated until I met people who actually get motivated by it. Like when you're scrolling social media and you see one of those posts where it's like, if you don't do something, you'll never have done something. And they're like, holy shit, I gotta do something. And I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I'm an unmotivated ADHD piece of garbage. And I really wish that I just like worked on like squirrel brain instincts where I just see that and I'm like, yeah, yeah. Like I knew a guy, he's a good guy. He's funny, nice guy, but his lock screen wallpaper was just literally like, get the fuck up and do something. And I asked him, I was like, what is the point of that? Like, why do you have that? And he's like, cause it like I open my phone to do something and uh it makes me realize I shouldn't be on my phone. I was like, holy shit. The closest I've ever got to that working is sometimes I'm probably about to do this because I'm getting fat. Is I take like a really unflattering photo of myself and I just look at it on my phone and I'm like, you fat piece of shit. Oh my god. And even a lot of times that doesn't work for me. But that's the closest I've ever gotten to like those bits of motivation like that. I moved my mirror into my kitchen so that when I go to eat snacks, I look at myself in the mirror. I like pull my shirt up and look at my fat gut. And it's like it works like 50% of the time. But then that other 50% of the time I don't care and I go in there and I eat 8 ice cream sandwiches. This is a little confessional here. For like a week and a half for breakfast, leading up till like 2 days ago, I was eating Reese's and microwaved bacon every day. And sometimes I didn't even microwave the bacon. I get the pre-cooked bacon from Costco, so you can just cook it in like the microwave. It's like safe to eat right away. It's not raw. Sometimes I just eat it out of the fridge and it's like really fatty, but uh, I need to just go back to not ever buying food. I I do this thing. I know everything about food safety. Like I've taken multiple food safety courses. If I'm making someone else food, I'll obey all food safety. But if I'm making it for myself, I don't give a fuck. I like when food has been sitting on the counter overnight. It feels nice to go pick at it. Like pizza, the best time for pizza is when it's been sitting on the counter for at least a full day. I get a Domino's pizza, I just leave it on the counter. I come back, it's like a little hard, but it's just all cold and coagulated. That's when we're talking. And people will like, I'll do that, and people will be like, no, no, it's you can't eat it. It's been on the count. Shut up. Have you ever seen how people eat in like rural China or India? They're not getting food poisoning all the time. Have I already talked about this in a rot video? Probably. But what had me thinking about it is because occasionally it doesn't work. Last night I had ground beef in my fridge that was very old. But I'm always like, if I burn the ground beef, it's edible. So I just cook the shit out of it, right? And then I eat it. And then 4 hours later, it's middle of the night, I'm squirting like crazy. Like, I'm just like, oh, like I woke up in pain, like, oh. I'm glad I don't know how I've never shit the bed or pissed the bed. It's honestly astounding that I don't. Because I'll just have like, I'll like dream for what feels like hours, just dreaming about taking a piss. Like if I drink a ton of water before bed, I just wake up and my bladder like hurts, but I won't fully wake up. I'll just dream about peeing for like hours. And somehow I don't piss the bed. It's the human body is amazing. And this all, sorry, going back to the motivated thing, dweebs ruin cool things. Like motorcycles are cool. I would like to ride a motorcycle. It seems fun. I don't really care about getting one. I don't really want one. I guess the low gas mileage would be cool. What I want is a moped, but it's not very practical because you can't go on the freeway. But I see mopeds for sale for like $1,000. I'm just like, that'd be so tough. I see there's always like girls on Tinder and stuff who are just like, let me be your backpack, which means they want to ride on your motorcycle. Like they want to hug you from behind on the motorcycle, which probably the worst type of girl out there is the girls who want to ride your motorcycle. But I think they might like to ride my moped if I get one. But that's like so many like gym bros you meet, like they look like these big manly men, and then you interact with them, they're the dweebiest little dweeb you ever met. And I'm proud of those little dweebs for trying to become Sigma dudes. Except for a lot of those little dweebs are like, they're not just innocent little dweebs, they're like genuine freaky weirdo pieces of shit, and then they become a gym bro because they have no value in their mind. But some of them are just like little nerdy dweebs who don't want to be little nerdy dweebs, but it is who they are, and they just work out like crazy. And it's always funny talking to them. Did I already say that a few minutes ago? I don't remember. I'm really confuzzled right now. But someone asked me, a couple people have been asking me to make another rant video, so I'm doing it. The opposite also happens though. Like sometimes cool people ruin dweeb shit. Maybe it's like I'm preaching for popularity segregation. But I see that's been a thing people talk about a lot lately, like popular girl humor. And they're like, the popular girls took Five Nights at Freddy's, which I don't give a fuck about. But I have felt that before. Like Reddit. I was using Reddit when I was way too young to use Reddit, but I never posted or commented. But like every single post used to be full of like fucking autistic engineers in the comments just like giving like technical insight. And there was a lot of fucking incel behavior and stuff on there, a lot of freak shit on there I didn't like. But when you just kept to the stuff you did like, the comments were just like, I feel like I used to learn so much when I was like 12 on Reddit, because the comments were just full of like, the only people who used Reddit were like autistic STEM adult men. So, which means that, yeah, that type of dude is like an incel a lot of the time, like kind of hates women, but they also have like insane technical knowledge. So you just would learn like so much about science in every comment section. Now, oh my god, it sucks so bad. The comments is like, it's still like just like, it's either just basic liberals or just genuinely freak incels. But there's no more intelligence in the comment section. It's gone. It still has all the bad, but none of the good. And this started with PewDiePie. In like 2016-ish, PewDiePie like had a resurgence in fame with like among teenage boys, and he like brought a bunch of teenagers to Reddit, and they had the audacity to start posting shitty memes, which it was already full of shitty memes, and it's just been downhill ever since. Also, another thing that got ruined is Letterboxd. It's the app where you like just review movies and like log your movies and stuff. I was using that years ago, and every single movie review, there'd be like one joke review maybe, but then just like a ton of like wannabe reviewers, just like, I don't know, a lot of them are bad, but just a lot of people sharing like personal insights, what the movie meant to them and stuff. Now, every time you click on a new movie, you have to scroll past like 40 like one-liner meme reviews, like, okay, he ate. And before you get to any like mildly serious reviews. And it used to be like, if a movie had like a 4.0 on Letterboxd, maybe not a 4.0, but like a 4.4, it was like, that's the best movie ever made. But then Letterboxd became popular, which I'm glad that people enjoy it, but for the fucking movie dweebs like me, it's like every single movie, just everyone rates it 5 stars. Like, it seems like every decent movie just averages like a 4.5. And I'm like, I miss when it was for pretentious movie dweebs. That's always what happens. The cool people ruin the dweeb stuff, and the dweebs ruin the cool stuff. But maybe the dweebs are better, because the cool stuff will still mostly be cool if a cool person does it. It's just diluted a bit. But the dweeb stuff, when the cool people come, it loses all the dweebiness. It just becomes, I don't know. I bet this is how people who play like Dungeons and Dragons feel when like Stranger Things and shit started making Dungeons and Dragons way more popular. I've had so many people try to ask me to play Dungeons and Dragons. I am such a miserable bastard. I don't want to play pretend with you, cuz I think I would like playing a character, but I would get annoyed by everyone else's characters. I'd like, it's like improv. Bad improv is the most embarrassing thing you've ever seen. Good improv is like really fun to see. And I feel like Dungeons and Dragons has just got to be all terrible improv. What else do I have to say? This video sucks, but I had to make one. How long has it been since my last one? A couple weeks? I don't edit these anymore. Also, you want to see something cool? This video quality, I don't remember if I recorded the last one on the back of my camera, but I got this thing. Let me look. It attaches to the back of my phone like MagSafe, so that I can see that I'm in frame. Cause I feel like a lot of times I just like autistically slowly lose frame. I'm too ADHD. I'm fidgeting around. So I need to see myself to know that I'm in frame. And also sometimes I just feel weird just staring into the camera with no feedback. I need to see it. So this is fucking sick. I guess I'll end the video there. Maybe. Yeah. Drop a comment if you think I'm fat. Drop a comment if you think I'm a fat loser who needs Ozempic. Oh my god. I would love Ozempic, because back to just me eating food and being fat. I don't remember if I've already talked about this either. I see people who take Ozempic say it just makes you like lose that food craving. Because I've never been full in my life. When I lose weight, it's not because I'm like on a better diet. It's just because I hate myself. I hate my fatness enough to just start ignoring it. Like I will just eat until I puke, like a dog. Like, you ever see like an untrained dog? If you give it food, it'll just eat until it pukes. That's what I'll do. I've probably already talked about this, but like, that's genuinely what I'll do if I don't stop myself. I'm never like, the only time I feel full is when I'm sick. I'm consciously stopping myself every time, which all the time when like my older brother's in town and stuff, they ask, "Are you hungry?" And every time I'm like, sure. I was like, have I ever said no to that question? If I say no, it's just because I feel like I already ate too many calories for the day. And that's why I don't trust Ozempic. I'm not going to take it. It seems sketchy. I mean, not sketchy, but just like, I don't know if there's long-term consequences of it or whatever. And I should probably just have the diligence to do it myself. And it costs money. But It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice to not just always feel hungry and never feel full. And I'll like Google. It's like eat fiber, eat protein, eat these vitamins, and then you won't feel full. And the other night I ate like over 2 pounds of beef and 3 apples, and what the fuck else did I eat? I don't know. I can just eat infinitely. And it's not like I don't think I would be a good competitive eater, because eventually it's not like my puke threshold is high. But like, if I get 3 Domino's pizzas, this is what I did like earlier this year. I got 3 Domino's pizzas because there was a coupon. And I was like, I'll have leftovers. I'll be able to eat for a couple days from this. And then I just like lost control. I ate all 3 pizzas. Puked everywhere. And a normal person doesn't do that, right? It's not like I was trying to binge eat. I just never felt full. And I don't know if I ever have. Except for, that's the miracle of Diet Coke. Man, another shitty video. Thanks for watching. I am going to try and make some like actual vlogs, I think, this week. That'll be exciting. And then maybe I won't have to lazily make these unedited, shitty, just me complaining about stuff videos. And you can watch like an actual YouTube video from me for my loyal fans. Thank you for watching. Look at this. Inception ending. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This sucks. Never mind. Oh, God. How do I end the video?